Hello, everyone. How are we doing? How are we doing? How's life? How's life, everyone? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to be honest. You might be able to see the bags under my eyes. I am absolutely knackered. It's been a busy day today. It's been a stressful one. So this is just going to be chill. This is just going to be nice and chill. We'll talk about City, but we won't do the full sort of process of going through every single little segment. It'll just be more of a general discussion, if you like. Just going to tweet out or whatever that I'm streaming. There we go. Welcome along, everyone. Oh, God, that's an awful voice break. Oh, God. Okie dokie. Here we are then. How are we doing? Owen reckons 2-1 win for tomorrow. Lucas, hello. Lucas Terry, how are we doing? Giveaway winner here. Indeed. So, as you can see on the bottom there, Lucas has won the signed Keane Lewis Potter autograph card. So I'm going to ship that to him at the start of the working week. Also, Lucas, I mentioned to you privately earlier about the football game. So if you could just mention that in chat so I can do a nice segue. Come on. I'm going to have to cover this bit, but this one. So if you want to mention that, please do, because I've got some interesting, for God's sake, I've got some interesting anecdotes to tell from that day, and we've got one of the players waiting in stream as well. Lewis Perry reckons it's going to be outrageously close tomorrow, I reckon. Give us all the details about the game, mate, says Lucas. Well, Chuka, this man, my star keeper, if he unmutes, he can tell us what he thought, but it certainly was. It was a day. Doherty is very underrated, says Sam Atkin. Yeah. Doherty's good. Doherty's just waiting for his goal at this point. Lucas says, Dart's just started. Joe started his stream. What more can you want? Well, you're not going to get much from this stream. I am absolutely knackered. And here's Harris, another one of the boys who wore that beautiful pink shirt today. Here's another one, Joe Morton. It was a shame the game ended the way it did. We'll touch on that. Super Max. Nah. Do you agree with what McCann said the other night about Doherty and Lewis Potter? What did he say? Tell me what he said. Anyway, yeah, so touching on that, I'll talk you through the Chuka's gone. I'll talk you through the day as it went from a gaffer perspective. I had that suit on. It was lovely. We got a great team photo. But Billy in the crowd, how's my afternoon been? It was good. Then it turned very stressful. Where do you reckon we'll finish it? About mid-table. It wasn't great. I mean, we'll get into that. So basically, lunchtime, all the lads in the changing rooms got changed. I gave you a little tactical debrief, didn't I, lads? And yeah, cool. Then we went out on the pitch. I got you all warmed up. We had a nice warm reception from the students watching. We got a nice round of applause when we went out. It was nice. It was very, very nice. It was very nice. As Joe says that I did my best Neil Warnock impression to you all. Got going, conceded early, which was a shame. But then I made some changes after about sort of 15 minutes. And those changes really, really worked. Those changes massively, massively worked. And we were on the front. We turned the game on its head. We were on the back foot. We moved onto the front foot. And the boys were playing more as a team. Then one of the lads, Chris, went up for a header. One of the teachers went for a header as well. Got headed in the back of the head. Yes, Billy, the whole team changed. It's just there was a clash of heads. He was out like a light. And then it's at this point that basically all the players on the bench charged onto the pitch to see what their mate was doing. And it all went a little bit wrong. He wasn't in the best of ways with Chris. He's fine now. He seems completely fine when I've spoken to him. But it took him a good few minutes to get up. There was a lot of uncertain faces in our team. I was trying to get all the boys back in the changing room, but the situation had it that no matter what I said, nobody would do it. Then Lewis is completely fine. He's completely fine. Got a bit of a headache and that's it. Then he got up. He was wheeled away, checked over, all that stuff. And then the game just never got restarted. It's a real shame, and I believe the head teacher is looking to rearrange the fixture. Whether there'll be a crowd or not, we don't know, but I think the fixture has to be rearranged out of justice for the work that all the lads have put in. That, you know, it is what it is. As Joe says, we need to have a rematch. Basically, Ashley, hold on, I need to make sure that logo's covered adequately. So, as you can see, teachers versus year 11. Yeah, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. There we go, all sorted. My dad was querying something. I've told him to do one. Yeah, Lewis, when you said it, I did see that. And yeah, Lewis Potter should be part of England under 21s. Doherty's good enough for Scotland. Yeah. Reed Lewis to combat what McCann said. Yep. Seawish did something like this today. Oh, cramping the style. Anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna rematch it. And, you know, all the boys were ace. There was uncertainty in the crowd as well, and I do not like the conduct of some people immediately getting the phones out, filming one of our mates unconscious on the floor, and then posting it on the Snapchat stories, on their Instagram stories, saying, "Oh yeah, get in, we get to leave early because someone's blacked out on the floor." That wasn't on. And I'm gonna bone pick those people anyway. Say something to those lot when we get back to school, because that conduct is not on. But so ultimately, we ended up losing 1-0. But the result is irrelevant, and the health aspect of it comes first. Anyway, we'll get into City now. I'm afraid, Chuka, I can see you waiting, mate. Just a direct message to you. It says your devices are not connected, so I can't add you in. Otherwise, I 100% would have done. Anyway, we'll go to team news. However, I've not had a chance to type it out yet because I'm knackered. So that's fun. That is incredibly fun. But this is the team news then. No fresh injury concerns. Cartwright, Fleming, Smith, Monker, Cannon, Williams, Smith all played for the under-23s in the week. Fleming played the first time since the Carabao Cup game against Wigan. Big step. A lot of other, McCann said there, a lot of the other first team players picked up good minutes in that game. Unfortunately, we were only able to play 3 overage players, or else I would have got some minutes into Tom Eaves and Tom Huddleston. It was nice to see a lot of players get minutes in that game. It puts them in better stead. We didn't pick up any fresh injuries against Bristol City. So we might see Alfie Jones. We also might not. Am I off to Forest away? Yes, I am. Yes, I completely am off to Forest away. And my camera has bottled itself again. Lovely. Let me just change display. McCann or out? Interesting one. I'd say based on the run of form we're on, give him an opportunity with the new owners when they inevitably come in. Because Adjun spent time with... there we go, I've fixed it. Adjun spent time with Ehab in London, and also the potential sporting director or director of football was at the under-23s game the other night. So yeah, it's gonna be brilliant. Can you run how away matches work? I've never been to an away because my dad is a big #I'm out man. Away days, if you go on Tiger Travel, you go to the MKM for a certain time, you get on a bus, you stop, you go, you get on a bus down there, you stop about halfway through the journey for about 45 minutes where you go to the toilet, get a drink, have something to eat, whatever. Or then if you go in car, it's up to you for timing. It's up to you for anything really. Then you go in the game. You can go to the pub before. Yeah, you can just. It's just a case of when you're near the ground, you can do what you can do on a normal match day at home. But actually getting to the game is the biggest difference. How was the football today? I've already touched on this, but I will keep doing it for a little while. The football today, we went a goal down early. Then the match got called off because one of our players got quite a nasty injury. He's okay, but and then health has to come first, and we're trying to replay the fixture. Anyway. I'm the kid who messages you on Instagram and I sit in the East Stand. And I know that. Ashley, never knew you sat in the East Stand, though. Never knew you sat in the East Stand. Let's have a look, shall we, at Nottingham Forest's squad and current form teams on their website. Let's have a look at what players they have got. Does the reschedule look likely? I'm hoping that they'll do it after our February mock exams, before February half term. However, it was only mentioned in a fleeting comment by the head teacher when he spoke to me after the game. So, we'll have to see. Going to be a hard game, in my opinion. Going to say 2-2 draw, says Jason Ducker. Brennan Johnson, Jed Spence, and Lowe are really good. Yes, Spence. Let's have a look at their first team then, shall we? Of course, in goal, they've got, it's going to be Bryce Samba. Jed Spence is good. Figueiredo's good. Joe Worrell is good. Gaten Bong isn't very good. Carl Jenkinson was nearly a Hull City player in 2016. Max Lowe is good. Jordi Osai Tutu, I believe he's on loan from Arsenal. Scott McKenna's very good. Jack Colback, since Steve Cooper's come in, he's been brilliant. Carvalho's a good player. Zinchenko got promoted with Watford last year. He's loaned out to them this year. James Garner's a good player on the books of Man United. Ryan Yates is solid. Graben, he's changed the pubes on the bottom of his chin for a bit more of a beard. Alex Maiton's a good player. Is that Jean de Silva on loan from West Ham? Yeah. Yeah, Jean de Silva always had some potential. Brennan Johnson was very good when he played against Lincoln for us on loan from Nottingham Forest for them last year. Joe Lolly was quality the other year when we played these guys, and Lyle Taylor. Lyle Taylor's a bit of a thingy player. Are people going into the stream? Hold on. Yep. There we go. You can join the stream via that link there in chat. Forest rather fully turn up. Look like they're good enough for promotion or playing absolutely horrific. There's no in between. I swear. I swear, guys, if they don't fix their servers, I'm going to break everything. Anyway. Lewis, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Hold on, I forgot to turn my speakers on. Repeat that.
I'm good. How are you?
All right. Knackered, but that's life.
And it just, especially when you've started work now. Woohoo! Working life, getting my favourite type of life.
Work life.
Hello,
Joey.
yo.
Do you want to give a quick score prediction for the game and thoughts on Forest and City and all that?
I'm gonna say 2-1 City. It just depends how he starts the squad near the end of the match. Because he usually brings some. I don't think he brings on good enough substitutes to hold the game up near the end.
McCanna's always been absolute shit at substitutions, though.
Yeah.
To be fair, no. To be fair, since he's gone to 3-5-2, he hasn't been bad at making subs since going to 3-5-2.
Yeah, to be fair, I think he could have done to have brought Eves and Smith on sooner against Bristol City.
It should have been earlier against Bristol. It should have been earlier.
And why Malik Wilkes hasn't been dropped yet, I don't know. Anyway, carry on, Joey.
But yeah, I think a 2-1. I think Eves might score the last one. We need Huddleston to start playing a bit more as well, because at the minute he's not getting the time he deserves. If it's maybe a half a game he plays, that's fine. But he's the one that creates the chances more frequently than other players, which I think he should start more.
Yeah, we all love Tom Huddleston, don't we? I think Lyle Taylor is a moment's player, says Sam Atkin. Do I think Baxter should stay at City permanently?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Exactly.
And these
Jason
are my-
Duckett agrees with this comment. Randell Williams is not injured, and he doesn't really fit the system, does he? Anyway, score prediction, Joey. Before you can stay if you want, or you can go.
2-1.
2-1.
2-1, definitely.
Okay.
All right, see you later.
See you later, mate.
Bye.
Are you going to the game tomorrow? Oh, he's gone. Billy, how you doing?
Good, are you, Joe? How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Oh.
Your thoughts on the game for tomorrow, then? Score prediction, all that sort of stuff.
Score prediction, I'm going 2-0 City. But we've had good form recently.
We have. It's just about continuing that run though, because it will get stopped eventually. But we can get a point. We can get at least a point out of this.
Yeah, easily.
Nice. No, I'm sorry for Ella leaving. Okay, he's back now though. He's still okay. Hi, I'm Owen Rundle's sister. Nice to meet you. Okay. Salute. As Billy mutes with background noise. Well, lads. Oh God,
think
you off you go, Lewis.
I think what's key tomorrow, I know this might sound really stupid, but I think if we are 1-0 up or 2-1 up, whatever, we need to go for a second goal to get. Just me, if there's an echo.
It's probably my speakers, mate. I'll mute while you're talking.
But yeah, we need to go for a second goal. Like, I know against Bristol we would go for that second goal to put on top of the 1 goal advantage, but we didn't see it too often, and that's why obviously we never got it. And it's also the final third place, especially Malik Wilkes. Why he starts, I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean Wilkes. I want Malik Wilkes to succeed. He's a lovely, lovely man. He watches these, he's told me, which is very weird.
Oh no. Oh dear. I might win.
Malik, if you're in chat, give us a wave.
I might not turn up tomorrow now then. I might not go tomorrow.
Yeah, Malik, I want him to succeed, but he's not playing his best. Neither is McGuinness. Smith and Eves just gave us so much more when they came on.
No offense to Wilkes and Wilkes. Now I know you watch this. I don't know what to say, but yeah.
Shall I tell you the story of how I found that out? Or have I told you it before?
No, I don't think you have.
Okay. I'll tell it for everyone who hasn't heard it, because I think I've mentioned it on stream before. City Open training session. They're doing the signing session. Malik Wilkes is sat at his table next to Grant McCann, George Monk, Matt Ingram. I walk up to him. He goes, "Oh, you're all right, Joe." That's weird. He knows my name, so I'm like, "You're right, Malik." He goes, "Yeah, you doing any more YouTubes, mate?" And he says, and then I say, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, I watch him every week." I said, "You're brave." This is right after the Huddersfield game when I said Malik Wilkes has been complete and utter shit this season. I don't understand how he still plays 90 minutes every week.
He must hate you inside. Inside, he must have been sat there and like, you idiot. You absolutely
They don't like me.
Go away from me. Get away from me.
They don't like me.
He doesn't like me. Get away. I don't want to send you autograph, but I have to.
Anyway, Sam, you've been waiting patiently. Thoughts on the game tomorrow?
I think we'll draw.
It's very brief. That's very brief. Score prediction or?
I think it'll just be a boring 0-0.
No, please no. Please no.
God, I've not paid all this for a 0-0.
Yeah, I just don't see much because Forest don't, apart from the Swansea game, they don't really score a lot,
True.
and we don't. I just think it'll be a boring 0-0.
Fair enough.
Oh, Joe, I just want to do some pointers because I've watched Forest before tomorrow's game. So I just want to give you like a brief of like key players, if that's okay with you. So for anyone interested, I was meant to go to the Villa Sevilla game that got cancelled. So we ended up going to the Coventry, the Forest game on opening day.
Just hold on, Lewis. Billy, I think there's an echo coming from your side. Can you just mute for a second, please?
Yeah, it's fine.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, and yes, obviously we ended up going to that game. So Forest ain't a bad team. I'm just going to put it out there. They scored early on. But one of the key players is we played him last season. You might already know who it is. Brennan Johnson. Absolutely, he's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Good cross of the ball as well. So we need Greaves to get on the end of them crosses, or Dijon Bernard. So someone like that. So yeah, like he's a good cross of the ball. Lyle Taylor, he might not be the tallest, but he can get his feet out. He can head the ball. Things like that. One player though that we should expose tomorrow, if he plays, Jack Colback. I despise him as a player. I don't like him as a player, and he's not very good.
They've been playing him
yeah.
left wing back, haven't they?
They've been
Say
playing
again,
well.
mate.
Haven't they been playing him left wing back? I swear.
Have they?
Because Max Lowe's out, and they don't really play bomb. I thought they've been
Oh,
playing
is
him
Max
left back.
Lowe out?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
swear
Max
he's out
Lowe's out.
injured.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know actually, because I know he is a CDM more. He's like the CDM kind of player because my brother's a Newcastle fan, and obviously my brother hated him when he was at Newcastle. And I remember watching him a few times. He's like he's a CDM, but if he is getting played at that left wing back, yeah, we can expose him easily with someone like Longman or Elder, something like that.
Yeah, get Longman bombing. Bosh. Jack, thoughts on the game tomorrow? Love your profile picture.
Anyway,
as well.
I'm gonna have to run, Joe. I'll catch you in a bit.
All right. See you later, mate. Are you going tomorrow?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, nice. I might see you then.
Yeah, I might do.
Ciao.
Catch you in a bit.
All right, and Jack, what are your thoughts on the game tomorrow then, mate? Okay, we're gonna head over to Jack now for his thoughts on the game. We're gonna head over to Jack now for his predictions for the game tomorrow. No, okay. Well then, Sam, that was interesting. That was very interesting. I believe we've got our old mate Dean in the stream. How we doing, Dean?
Love baby, I'm going for Christmas #1 again. You realise that?
Can you say that again, please, mate?
I'm getting if the audio again. Yeah. The audio is working. I'm gonna send you the link of sausage rolls for everyone.
Okay, cheers, Dean. Right, and should we head on to... We'll head on to predicted teams now then, shall we, Sam? If you're up for that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I think it's pretty obvious what he will go for. It's going to be something like this. 3-5-2, Baxter in goal. Centre-backs, McLaughlin, Bernard and Greaves. Longman and KLP, the wing-backs. Centre-mid, Smallwood, Doherty and Honeyman. Wilkes and McGuinness up top. Bench, something like Ingram, Elder, Eves, Cannon, Monka, Williams and Huddleston. But what changes would you make to that team?
I think it's pretty obvious. I hope he's not watching because of what he said, but Wilkes.
I mean,
He was shambolic against who we just played. I can't remember.
Bristol
we just-
City.
Oh yeah, Bristol City. Yeah, he wasn't good.
But yeah, I think the changes I'd make are I'd swap the two forwards, Wilkes and McGuinness, out for Eves and Tyler Smith.
Yeah, I'll give Tyler Smith a run.
I'd also maybe bring Huddleston on
Yeah,
to give him sort of half an hour of match
Yeah.
fitness.
his minutes.
Because Grant said, look, if in the under-23s game I could have fielded more than 3 overage players, I would have given minutes to Eves and Huddleston. So,
I think if we brought Huddleston on in the Bristol game, I think we would have won because I think he would have just seed the game out and controlled it all like the play.
I think so as well. And there is an argument, as my camera goes out of focus again. I'm just trying to fix that. Hang on. That should do. There is an argument for starting Callum Elder as well because we're coming up against a Brennan Johnson or an Alex Maiton or someone like that. But you can't drop either Longman or Lewis Potter. Or what you could do is move Lewis Potter up front and drop Wilkes.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Anyway, Jack is back. Can we head over to you again now, Jack, for your thoughts on the game? Can we try that again? Hello, Jack.
He's just messaged me saying he'll be back. He said he can't get it working.
Okay. Favourite City chant? For me, it's got to be the one either about Keane Lewis Potter being better than Sergio Aguero or the one about Malik Wilkes' shaft.
Yeah.
Anyway, I agree with Jack's thoughts on the game. Spot on. But yeah. No, we'll have Billy back in. Why not?
Oh,
Welcome back, Billy. But yeah, predicted teams. It's gonna be something like what we said, isn't it? So yeah.
only
Simple as that. Can we go for now then a score prediction? I'm pretty sure you two have already given yours, but can you repeat it?
I want to go for a draw. I have no or 1-1.
No, 1-1. Billy, you said. Billy, what did you say again? 2-1.
oh,
Okay. Now, I said on the To Hull and Back podcast the other night that this would be an absolute goal fest.
It
When
could be,
two
to be
3
fair.
back
It could be.
systems come up against each other, you usually get a good game where no one can defend for anything. So, what I'm proposing is a cheeky little 3-2 Hull City win.
That would be very good, to be fair.
How would you like them apples? But yeah, that's about it. That is about it. Any questions? Drop them in the comments and make sure you watch the Matchday vlog on Boxing Day for another giveaway. But we'll touch on that in the preview. I might do a live one on Christmas Eve or do a pre-recorded one to go out on Christmas Day. We'll see. We'll see what my Christmas Eve looks like, because let's face it, I've got a week. We have got a couple of comments, to be fair. We haven't exactly scored three. We haven't scored exactly 3 goals in a match all season. Just realised. Do shared shirts. Oh yeah, should we have a look at that? Let's have a look quickly at who I've got saved in shared shirts for Nottingham Forest. Who I've got saved on my computer for shared shirts is Michael Dawson and is Tom Ince. Now, make of that what you will. I am almost certain there are more as well, but we will get back onto that in a minute, because Jack, do we have you live and direct this time?
Is it working?
I can hear you.
Lovely jubbly. I was for some reason I was on my phone and my mic wasn't working, so I've reverted to the laptop in the house. So what I was saying
Good
before,
stuff.
I was saying that recently Nottingham Forest have been in good form. They've got a 4-1 win away against Swansea, and they beat Peterborough 2-0. I don't know whether that was at home or away. I'm not sure. That is a threat to us in a sense, because they're naturally scoring goals. So I'm seeing like possibly a loss for Hull City this weekend. Unfortunately, I usually back them all the time, but this week I'm scared. I'm fearful because they've got players like Lewis Grabban and players like that will just rip us apart, essentially.
Fair enough. On that note, then, do you have a score prediction?
Unfortunately, I'm backing on Nottingham Forest this weekend. Like I said, I'd always back up my Hull City, but this week I'm going 3-0 possibly to Nottingham Forest. A hefty defeat this weekend, I'm feeling. I don't know why.
Whoa.
I know.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Anyway, on that negative note, in fact, we'll end it on a good note. Leeds are going down.
Hopefully. Leeds
Supremacy.
are falling apart again.
Leeds are falling apart yet again.
Second season syndrome loves Yorkshire clubs. We've seen that twice. So, unlucky Leeds. You can face the Turkish Tigers under the stewardship of Acun Ilicali next year. And I'm sure Bielsa will absolutely love getting absolutely royal rumbled by a team of Turkish players and Keane Lewis Potter. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. If you have, please do drop a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Make sure you watch the Matchday vlog tomorrow, because I will be at the City ground. And it won't be out immediately after the game. It will probably be out, I'd say, about 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Thank you to all the guests we've had on. We've had Lewis on, we've had Joey on, we've had Dean on, and Sam, Billy, and Jack who are here to see out the stream. Hope you all enjoy my little football management foyer as well. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Thank you to all you guys still in the stream. Farewell. Have a nice night. Stay safe.